Here with Whitney Conder, getting ready for the World Championships, finishing up a training camp here in Colorado Springs. Whitney, talk a little bit about how things have been going for you in training. Obviously, it's been a long summer because the Worlds are in October this time. So, but how do you feel things are going with your progress?
I feel that I'm pretty ready to go to the World Championships. I've been training hard, and my coaches at WCAP have been putting me through a lot of tough workouts. And so being here at the training camp, I've just been pushing as hard as I can every day and finding new ways to make it so that I can peak and be ready to compete at the World Championships.
They raised the women's lightest weight to 50 kilograms. It seems to fit you well. Talk a little bit about how you felt you've competed this year. Obviously, at one point in your life, you got down to 48, which may have been a reach, but you know you've wrestled at higher weights as well than 50. Has this weight been something that's really worked with the way you wrestle and your size?
Actually, yeah, I think 50 kilos is definitely a great weight for me. My coach would probably say it's the perfect weight for me. It's definitely been not an easy ride, but it's definitely a great opportunity for me to wrestle and show what I have.
So you've been to the World Championships, and what kind of lessons do you pick up when you have the opportunity to be the top athlete in the country and represent your United States at a world tournament? This won't be a new thing for you when you go to Budapest.
No, it definitely won't be a new thing, but every Worlds is different, and every time that you go to a World Championships, there's always going to be someone different that you'll wrestle. So for me, the one thing I do learn is that you have to be prepared for anything. Anything can happen in those matches, and always wrestle to the end. Don't let any points slip up and relax at times when you shouldn't relax. Just keep going until the match ends completely.
And you had a tough battle to make the team with Victoria Anthony, and in the third and final match, you put it all together, right? I mean, talk a little bit about what it took to make this American team. We're a strong group of wrestlers here.
I mean, to make the world team at 50 kilos is definitely not an easy task. I mean, it's definitely a very stacked weight class, and Victoria's tough, Erin Golson's tough, Amy Frenside's tough. They're all tough. They're all wanting to win, and they're all out there to win. And so for me, I really just had to focus on my techniques and doing all the techniques that I use and focus on my match and not focus on what their match and their technique is that they want to use in the match. So I just really tried to focus on myself.
What have you learned from the recent competitions? I mean, it's more than just training that gets you ready for this, right? Assess how that's gone for you and what you've been able to take from that'll help you get on that podium when we go to Budapest.
I've learned that I know that I'm right there, I'm right with the top girls, and that I just need to be mentally and physically tough and just prepare myself mentally to make my way up to that medal and just go after it and give it everything that I got.
So if you were asked to say, hey, wrestling fans don't know a lot about Whitney Conder, although they should, what kind of things should they know about you as a person outside of the fact that, you know, you're very successful in representing our country in wrestling? Obviously, it's important that you're part of the U.S. Army because that's not only your job. You seem to have a passion for being part of WCAP, right? What kind of things would you share about yourself with others?
I definitely do have a passion for the World Class Athlete Program and for the Army. I mean, they're my family, they're everything. And my family, my regular family, I mean, they're my everything as well. And I teach children about 10 years old to 11 and just love to spend time with my dogs and learn and grow and help others do the same.
So how's this team looking? I could ask someone who's been on one or two world teams, and you've been on a bunch, and I mean, can this team pull it together and make a run for the team title? Last year we were second, which we're very proud of, but does this group have what it takes, you think, to maybe make some history this year?
I think this group definitely has the talent and the drive to be able to make that World Championship team. I think that we can do it, and I truly think that if we help each other and push each other, that we will be able to do it this year.
Now you have one more training camp. You guys going to Italy, right?
Yes.
You looking forward to that? I mean, it's going to be the time where you taper, right? And relax a little bit, but also, you know, get yourselves competition ready. Or would you rather the Worlds be tomorrow? Right? I mean, there's still another phase for you.
I mean, I'm ready to go to Italy for our training camp. I'm excited to bring my training partner, Brennan Garcia, with me.
Yep.
He's a young, upcoming athlete from here in Colorado, and he's a very tough kid, and I'm ready to bring him with me and also be showing WCAP what they brought up, and also Adidas Wrestling helping me as well. I'm just excited and ready to go with showing them what I can do.
Well, we look forward to seeing you this week. This month coming up in October. It's really going to happen pretty quick, but I know that it's been a long journey for this team. Anybody you want to thank before we end this conversation?
I just want to thank WCAP for all the support that they give me, USA Wrestling for all the support that they give me as well, Adidas Wrestling, Nike Wrestling, for all that they have supported me with. I'm just grateful for everything that they do for me and just excited to get this show on the road.
Excellent. Thanks, Whitney.